All right, military standard 100G on page 31. Department of Defense standard practice for the engineering drawing practices. I'm on page 31, which is chapter 6. All right, 6. This note contains the information general explanatory nature that may be helpful, but is not mandatory. Intended to give the requirements of the contained here and apply with a hard copy of the digital data file with the associated with the textual data result of the contractual application for the Department of Defense 1000 military hand detail 31,000 mil T 47,500. Apple, the current document specification, engineering drawing of the technical data element with the military detail 3100, Department of Defense Directive 1000, and Mil T 47,500 is an active for a new design. All right, acquisition requirement issued for the Department of Defense Index of Standards and Practices. When stated that the acquisition applicable issue for the Department of Defense Index Standards may be cited in solicitation 2.1 and 2.2. Alright, 6.2 Tailoring Guidance. To ensure the proper application, military standard 100G ASME Y14100M may be tailored to exclude the initial requirement is essential for the contractor applicability numbers reference document contained within these two terms, especially regarding practice being definite with the applicability as practical that any tailoring of the military standard 100 ASME Y14100 must also be consumed with the military detail 31,000 TDP or obtain option selection worksheets, although the manner and extent of the detailing will vary in accordance with the program and end item requirements. The following is provided with a minimum for consideration acquisition documentation. Alright, tailoring. Drawing media. Choose that apply with the non-digital, digital data, other specifying drawing format, contractor government with the form supplied by the government, forms supplied by the government for supply, government for supplied by contractor. Drawing sheet size format, choose one ASME Y141 141M. Drawing reference military standard 10411, choose that apply military standard 100 not appearing on the drawing, made on the drawing, and included applicable revision, including applicable revision level notice. Application data, choose that all apply contracting option required on drawing by reference specifying contractor option. General use of multiple use general application data contractor option required on drawing reference specified contractor option. 3. General use multiple use notation allowed and not allowed. Drawing detail ASME Y1424 choose all that apply. Mount detail multi-detail tabulated. Dimensioning and tolerancing, choose all that apply. Metric decimal inch application ASME Y1414 specific issue revision specify specific issue and effect specify issue. H drawing notes, choose one on drawing by reference specifier contract opens contracts option type of drawing ASME Y1424 chapter 200 choose one contractual selects select government selects. Maintenance of the multi-sheet drawings, ASME Y1435, choose all of the applied drawings, revision level, the Department of Defense preferred, all sheets same revision level, sheet revision level. Redrawing drawings, redrawing without change, AMSC Y1435, choose one advanced revision level, then not advanced. Maintenance of revision history, choose all of the apply contracting option, optional method, remove one or more revision record as required, remove all previous revision history, remove all revision history but retain the line entry of the revision authorization date of revision. Remove all except the revision preceding current. Maintain revision history as entity. Adding sheets ASME Y1435. Choose all that apply contractual option. Optional methods for numbering sheets using consecutive whole numbers. Numbers added in decimal number sequence. Number added in alphanumeric sequence. Deleting sheets AMSC Y1435. Choose also the apply contractual option. Optional method, renumbering all affected remaining sheets. Affected remaining sheets not renumbered. Revision status sheet block is updated with the notations canceled or deleted. Marking engineering drawings, choosing one. Special item process apply. Applicable symbol specify. Applicable special note specify. Special items process do not apply. RP associated lift the ASME Y1434. Choose all of the applied non-digital data. Other specified type of the associated list. IM ASME Y1434. Choose that all the applied part list integral separate. Contractors option data list index list. Other specify. Angle projection ASME Y1434 and choose for 1/3 angle first angle. Language choose one English or required or other as specified. And that Alright, 6.3. International agreement is certain provision for the military standard subject to the international standard agreement to see the following list of the revisions cancellation standard proposed with the will effect of the violate international agreement to consider for the preparing activity to take an appropriate reconciliation action international standardization channel including the Department of Standardization office is required. Air Standardization Coordinated Committee, Air Standards, and then graphical symbology, engineering drawing, associated definition, engineering drawings, associated data, engineering drawing formats, abbreviation, engineering drawing, associated data, engineering drawing title, type of the engineering drawing, number of code for the identification, engineering drawing, revision of engineering drawing, electrical, electronic diagrams, engineering, associated data, limited to engineering drawing practices, American, British, Canadian, Australian Army standardization practices, quadrupeded standardization agreements, abbreviation for use of drawing, graphical symbol, electronic line, drawing, welding symbols, welding term definition, graphic symbol, U the diagram of the fluid system, Army vehicles, and aeronautic guide weapon missile system. Alright, 6.4, drawing ownership to drawing identification. Drawing identification. Drawing identification provided with a combination for the original designation activity cage code for the drawing number. The drawing identification would therefore be established combination for the government owner design activity cage code for the government supplied with the drawing number. The contractor original design activity cage code. The contractor furnished with the drawing number for that according to the violation intent for the drawing identification for the established drawing identification number. The E for the combination for the cage code and contractor furnished for the drawing number. The contractor cage code. Government furnished drawing number. All right, design activity current original correct application standard necessity with the drawing ownership chain with the change control authority design responsibility identified with the original design activity cage code appearing on the drawing with the design activity cage code addressing the appearing of the title block intent with identified with the activity head with the initial original design activity ownership change control design authority with the responsibility signing the drawing identification can never be changed with the transfer of the design activity responsibility or the addition of the gaining activity cage code and addressing the drawing in detail of the chapter 400. Alright, drawing ownership. If the contract of drawing of the maintenance purpose of the identification current with the original design activity does not reflect with the actual staff of the drawing, ownership of the chain of the contractual authority of the activity flow, final chain of the control activities must be added with the cage code with addressing the drawing of the current design activity in this way with the cage code, addressing the title block reflect with the drawing original contractual preparation maintenance responsibility, but the drawing the legal property of another activity is essential for the activity claiming with the drawing legal property for the cage code addressing current design activity. Ozone depleting chemical identification for the ozone depleting chemicals must be in conformity with Section 602A with the Clean Air Act of 1990 as in identified in Section 326 of the Public Law 102-2484. Alright, application military standard 100. Military standard 100 has largely been replaced with the non-government standard. Military standard 100G contained with the government unique requirements and restricted for use for the Department of Defense activity. The Department of Defense peculiar logistic requirements specifying full justifiable requirement of the TDP, the delivery with the maintenance control of the Department of Defense design activity. Was essentially drawing that indicate with the government design activity cage code of the preferred standard engineering drawing part for the ASME Y14100M. ASME Y14100M address the engineering drawing part for the commercial application for the Department of Defense design requirement and need of the NASDAQ under change for the control of authority of the Department of Defense Directive. The all reference document detail associated with the beginning of the drawings as contained in the ASME Y14100M. According to Military Standard 100G, where applicable may also begin in conjunction with the ASME Y14100M. In addition, since requirements for the broad area of the subject material are now addressed individually, the ASME standards, either Military Standard 100G or ASME 14100M must be used in conjunction with the ASME 1424 and types of the application engineering drawings ASME Y through 1434 associated lists, ASME Y 1435 revision drawings associated lists. It is essential for the drawing interpretation of the past revision military standard 100 that they were contractually invoked with the delivery drawing but continue to apply with the no drawings under the cage code for the cover code of the government design activity interpreted in order to make the direct sole reference to the ASME Y14100. Alright, references to the non-government standard, the very broad area of the subject material, subject matter, military standard 100 replay for the incorporated with the non-government standards, effort with the harmonize with the technical content and availability with the non-government standards, requirement to contain herein, however, the use of the revision G with the military standard 100, especially during the early stage of the initial issue may find that the parent corresponding non-governmental standard is not yet available to fail to support the basic common preparation requirement, or to overcome the conditions satisfying with the contractual intent, documentation preparation requirements associated with the practice the use of the prepared detail of the need of the engineering drawings, practice of the directly even the statement of the work. Part issue of the military standard 100 may be used at the template itself for the need to detail for the entire statement of work. So for the term the associated Ackerman's altered item assembly with the associated list of the bulk item, case code, contract number, the critical state of the design, activity diagram, digital data, dimension, distribution statement, the drawing number, the electrostatic discharge sensitive the item, identification notes, nuclear hardness part with identification number, part list, product definition, data, qualification, vendor, item control. Changes from the previous issue, marginal notations are noted with the provision identified with the change with respect of the previous item and issue, the detail due to the extent of the changes. Our Chapter 100, Preparation for the Engineering Drawing and Associated List.